Hello everyone, thank you for joining today's demonstration. My name is Colin Rowan. I am a platform success consultant over here at Ingram Micro, focusing on the Xvantage side of the house. And on today's video, I'm going to show you how to take a master contract number that was approved from Lenovo and then quote it out and then convert that quote into an order in a matter of minutes. So let's say, for example, you just got done working with your Lenovo account manager and they just approved a master contract number for you. In the past, what would typically happen is you as a reseller send that master contract number over to your Ingram Micro sales rep. We would then need to preload pricing. We need to also make sure that we have that part in our system so we can place an order for it. And then ultimately we send you the quote. From that quote, you take a look at it, you cut us the purchase order. We take the purchase order and we have to place an order. Obviously, a lot of people have to touch that to make sure the order goes through properly and even to just generate a quote. And depending on the product set, that could take between 3 to 5 business days just to place an order. So what I'm going to show you all today is how to place an order in a matter of minutes. So let's say you just got off the call with the account manager from Lenovo and you got notified they just approved a master contract number for you. Within 15 minutes, that master contract number is going to pull in your Xvantage for Customers platform, which is what I'm on right now. So 15 minutes later, let's say you go into your Xvantage for Customers platform and you want to click on My Business and you want to click on Vendor Deals. From the vendor deals dropdown, you'll see the various amount of vendors that we have in here right now. But for this opportunity, we're obviously going to click on Lenovo, and it is going to show you all the opportunities tied to your account. You can either sort by deal ID, which essentially just means your master contract number, or you can search by end customer. So for this opportunity, we are going to use Hub International. As you can see on the screen, there is custom products and there is standard products on this master contract number. The ones that typically take the longest from a turnaround time perspective over here at Ingram are the custom products because we have to manually create products in our system. I'm going to show you how easy it is for us to do that right now. So I would hit create quote with custom product. So you can either select them all or you can select one like I'm going to do right here. You're going to hit quote. If you do get an error message, which some partners do, all you simply need to do is click update on this end customer field, select your end customer contact, and hit create quote. And then this is going to show you your quote pricing from Ingram Micro. And that took about, not even 2 minutes of time. You can also request this quote and you can send it to you as the reseller. You can just put your contact information in here. And an Excel file that shows your pricing, once again, will be deposited into your Outlook, and it will be sent over in about 1 to 2 minutes at a time, so you can share it with anybody in your organization. But for this specific example, let's assume that the quote meets expectations, and you now want to take that quote and convert it over to an order. So to take that quote and to convert it over into an order, we're going to click the My Business field, and we're going to click on Quotes. And you're going to click on Ready to Order. So this will show all of the quotes that are ready to be transacted and taken from a quote and put into an order. But we obviously have our quote number ready. So we're just going to type in our quote number, and we want to make sure that this is obviously ready to go. If it is, that tells me that the parts that we needed to create in an Ingram Micro system that usually take 3 to 5 business days, they're already created on the fly. They're auto-created and auto-generated, which is awesome from a time-saving perspective. We're going to simply click on that opportunity. And this is just going to be a reiteration of what we saw during the quote page. We can download it, we can email it to anybody in the organization, and now we're simply going to click checkout. And we're going to click continue. And this is where we got together with the Lenovo team to make sure, from an Ingram Micro perspective, we have all the vendor mandatory fields filled out, because the last thing we would want is our reseller partner, such as yourself, spending time in our platform and getting a rejection notification. So we make sure that, depending on the product set, we have the proper vendor mandatory fields. So for this specific example, we can enter the purchase order number. If you have the end customer purchase order number, you can enter that here as well. You could change the payment for shippable product. You could change the shipping address if needed, the shipping method. The last thing I do want to focus on too, pretty important part, is the email address. So if you are working with a Lenovo account manager and they've been asked to, basically they want to be notified when the opportunity goes through, and one simple way to avoid email going back and forth in multiple calls is just to let them know that you're going to add their email address to this order. So when you place the order, they're going to get a notification via email as soon as it gets sent over. So you can add up to 10 people to this specific field. You can add anybody to inside your organization or anyone externally as well. So just a helpful tidbit that I like to tell my partners about. Then you simply hit place order. So what we just did in about 5 minutes of time is we ingested a master contract number. We took that master contract number, we converted it over to a quote. We then created parts on the fly so we could place that order in Ingram system. We then took that quote, we filled out all the vendor mandatory information, and we placed an order. So the process that used to take 3 to 5 business days, we just did in a matter of minutes. So I really hope from this video you find it very helpful and a huge time savings from your business's perspective. And I just overall hope that you guys think this is a great approach. And thank you very much. Thank you for your time.